Hello and welcome to Studio 18 in the Pines, where today's art exhibit is called About Face. And with me is Jill Slaughter, the curator of special projects for the city of Pembroke Pines. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Elaine.
And it's more than About Face. What's the name of the show?
Right, so it's called About Face, Portraiture, a reflection of ourselves. And the reason why I called it that name is because About Face not only refers to portraits, but it also is a military command. And because the work that I do as the curator always has a community engagement factor to it, I invited local posts of veterans of foreign wars to also exhibit their visual history of the Vietnam War. And so that's in another part of the gallery. And the 7 artists here that explore the theme of portraiture can be seen in all different mediums throughout the gallery.
It's a beautiful show.
Thank you.
And let's go take a look at it and maybe even meet some of the artists. It's my pleasure to introduce you to this marvelous artist, J.C. Bravo, who got his inspiration from a lot of other artists and then turned it around and made it wholly your own. So tell me how this started.
Thank you. Well, I began painting in 2000. And when I started, I was inspired by the classical painters. You know, my favorite painters, Van Eyck, Bosch. I loved their work so much. So I wanted to start practicing and learning the craft of oil painting. Started working small in wooden panels, oil glazing. And eventually, I felt good about it. I wanted to start creating my own type of work. I thought, what's the best way to get something unique is to look back at your culture. So I'm originally from Peru, and in my country, we have a lot of, in Andean art, you know,
yeah.
And they use a lot of distortion, and then in the culture.
Like Botero.
Yeah, in the culture itself, we use a lot of derogatory terms referring to each other. And the terms like cabezones, narizones, that became like, to me, some kind of symbolism, psychological, that depicts psychological. So it became fun for me to explore that. And then I call these guys cabezones because of the term.
What does that mean?
Means large head, like a big head. And it has a double meaning because it's not only large head, it could be like a stubborn man,
right,
or an intellectual. You know, and with a narizón is someone who's frustrated, conflicted. You know, how will you feel if you woke up one day with a huge nose? You know, you'll feel embarrassed. Maybe you don't want to go out to the world. You know, so that in a way is for me to explore conflict and as a symbol.
JC, I just want to thank you for being part of this wonderful art exhibit, and it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. The pleasure's mine.
This is Elise Roth, and her genre is fabric. You
Fabric
do
art.
great work
Thank you
with
very
fabric.
much. Thank you.
I mean, that looks like a painting, and then you know that it can't be a painting, that there's too much happening.
One of the very special parts of this is that a lot of people that I notice have to get to it. They have to run their fingers
Yeah.
through it and interact with it, which I think is very special.
What made you decide to use fabric rather than paint or crayon or pastels?
I think it was a long road for me. I've been working with fabric for many years. It started really with my son outgrowing his clothes so quickly, and I thought it was a shame not to do something with them. And then one thing led to another, and here I am. I really feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be artistically, and I'm very excited about it.
I'll bet. Elise, your work is really lovely.
Thank
and
you.
it adorns the walls just perfectly.
Thank you.
And so good luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
This is Alex Altidor, and he's done portraits of famous people, people that we know. And this marvelous painting of President Obama. Alex, you know, everybody has been painting the president. Nobody really captured him, but you did. You did. That's him. Alex, when I saw this painting, I said, boy, you can't get a bad photograph of Bill Clinton. Not even a bad painting.
That
I
is
mean,
so
that's
true.
Bill Clinton with all his charm and all his joie de vivre. That's him.
Ah oui, same way, that's true. Avec la joie de vivre. Bill Clinton is a president, you know, and a friend to Haiti, one, you know, to remember.
Yes.
Because I remember when President Aristide got to power after they toppled him, and then he went to exile, and then Bill Clinton, he tried his best, and then to bring him back home. And on the day of Aristide return, it was something else. And I remember
Were you
those
there?
days. Yeah, I was there. That was wonderful. I entitled this painting Ticozé Présidentiel. You know, nobody knows what they were talking about. Sometimes while I was painting both of them, I said, I'm wondering what he's telling Aristide and what Aristide is telling him. But nobody knows, only the two of them know. The best thing that,
Whatever it is, it made them happy.
that's right, because he took him back home and that was good.
And look at the lovely Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah.
You got her when she was, shall we say, slim and trim and beautiful. She would love this painting.
I hope she could get it from me. I would like to meet her and to give that painting to her. I'll try my best to get in touch with her. That's hers. It's not mine.
It's hers.
It's hers.
Well, she would love it, so see what you can do.
Oh, yes, I'm going to try my best to get in touch with Oprah.
And very good luck to you. You're
Thank you
a
very
wonderful
much.
painter.
Thank you very,
And-
very much.
And your work really is super on these walls.
Thank you.
So
I really
thank you.
appreciate that. Thank you very much.
I'd like you to meet Diana Contreras, who is the artist who painted these lovely, lovely children. And I understand they're your students.
Yes, these are my art students. I got inspired because when my students would draw princesses or self-portraits, they wouldn't. They would make the girl pictures that look nothing like them. They would make them light-skinned with light eyes and long blonde hair. And I wanted to create these portraits to show them that they're beautiful and that their features are beautiful and show them different. I selected these students by, you know, different skin tones and hair and ages to show them that they are beautiful, how they are.
And did they understand once you showed it to them? Did it make sense to them?
Yeah, I think it's showing them that, you know, I chose them. I think that they're beautiful, and painting a big portrait of them, I think that they were very happy, and I hope that brought them more self-confidence.
So you went from fashionable ladies to beautiful children, and these are your fashionable ladies. They too have really something to say. What's the medium you work in on this?
On these, I used aerosol, oil, and acrylic.
So Diana, you're doing a great job, and I wish you
Thank you
years
so
and
much.
years of good luck.
Thank you so much.
Didn't you love this art exhibit at Studio 18 in the Pines? Come by and see it. It'll be here for another month, and you're going to love it. It's some things you have to see up close. Some things you can see from a photograph, but some things you have to be right there up close and personal. For OCTV, I'm Elaine Kugelman, and thank you for joining me today.